They wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get to work at 6. They work for 24 hours straight, on their feet, in unimaginable stress, taking orders from doctors without hostility. They return home after these 24 hours to their husbands or wives and possibly children, who they have just missed out on an entire day of their precious lives. These selfless, strong, smart superhumans are nurses. They are natural multitaskers, doing 1,000 things at once with a smile on their face. Nurses will be there for your broken bone, but also your bellyache. Nurses will be there as you enter this scary world, but also as you leave it. Nurses will be there when you feel like you've lost all hope, but also as you are victorious, beating the disease that has controlled you for so long. In one day, a nurse might hold the hand of a child as they take their last breath too soon. An hour later, they might be jumping up and down as a child hears the words, "You are cancer-free." Diane Barnett, a nurse herself, once said, "Nursing is never boring or predictable. In a few other professions are we present at life's most momentous moments, from birth to death, from crisis to recovery." Not only do they help a patient who is sick or injured physically, but they are also there for patients, families, and friends as emotionally times are just too tough. As you lose a loved one too soon, they are there and strive to help you in any way they can. Nurses don't do it for the money, but they do it because they were called to help people on a daily basis, sacrificing time with their own families to be with yours. Nurses work in all settings, from hospitals to doctors' offices, in orthopedics, pediatrics, surgery, and oncology, and so much more. They truly do it all. In orthopedics, they must lift a patient twice their size who can't walk due to a broken leg. In pediatrics, they must have patience as they deal with a screaming little girl kicking before getting their first flu shot. In surgery, they must have a strong stomach as they look at the insides of a human being while giving a scaffold to the surgeon when they need it. In oncology, they must stay strong as a patient is told they have 6 months to live due to cancer. These tasks are laboring, but they do it with such grace, and they definitely make it look easy. Nurses might not be angels, but they are the next best thing, and they are helping people day in and day out. They may seem to always be there, but nurses have lives too outside of the hospital, ready to help whenever they are needed. People still get sick on Halloween, Christmas, New Year's Days, and birthdays, but nurses are there in the emergency room, ready to help even on these holidays. They too, though, have families that they want to be celebrating these holidays with, but instead they choose to help others on these special days. They might miss their own child's first birthday, first Christmas, or maybe even their first soccer game. But they have a calling, and this is what they were told to do. They were called to restore hope, humanity, and life itself. Nurses will always be there from bump to bruise, from triumph to tears, a smile on their face and warmth in their heart.